You know what? It was never love. It was just control disguised as love. They said they were looking out for you. They said it's because they loved you. But looking back now, you kind of think this didn't feel like love. It felt like walking on eggshells, felt like control. Today, we are breaking down the painful truth. Sometimes we thought this is love, but it was just manipulation disguised as care. If this is something that you've been through, watch this video. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. In this very emotional, kind of tense video, I really wanted to kind of look at this topic because I think a lot of us miss this. It's not easy to spot. And that is the issue, my friends. These things are never easy to spot. And when it's happening to us, we really do miss a lot of the kind of the red flags, the emotional cues that are going with it, and how it is affecting our body. So in this video, I really want to kind of bring a lot of attention and understanding as to why this has happened. And I think also what makes this really sinister is that we get into these relationships and we think that this person loves us. We think that this person cares about us, but they really don't, because it is manipulation that is disguised as care. How can you do that? And this is what you've got to think. How can someone do this? This is the issue. This is what is happening. Like, why would someone want to do this to you? There's something not quite right. So in this video, I'm going to break down why this happens. The control often enters wearing a mask. You're not going to see it. It is going to be difficult and it is going to be challenging. All right? You're not going to see it because your attention is focused on other things. You are wanting to work at this relationship. You are wanting to build connection, true kind of love, a relationship with this person. That's not what they are doing. Do you know why? And it's not because you are too dumb to see it, or you're not clever enough, or you are broken as an individual. No. That's not what's going on here. You see, you're wanting to build a genuine connection, grow in this relationship with someone who doesn't know how to do that. And as a result, because they're trying to make that happen, because they're wanting this to happen, what they are doing, because they fall short of being able to do that, they try to mimic you. And that's why this happens. You have to understand that real love nourishes you. It liberates you. Control, on the other hand, restricts you. There's rules and regulations and things that you have to follow. It's also sometimes, probably most of the time, being sold as a concern. The more toxic the relationship, the more the controller disguises their behavior. I just want to protect you. I'm only saying this because I love you. No one else understands you like I do. Have you ever heard those phrases before? They feel comforting in the moment, don't they? Until you realize the price, your freedom. Okay, so in this part, I'm going to kind of break this down. So 5 signs that this is control, not love. And if this resonates, please take some time to think about it, okay? So number 1, they isolated you for your own good. Have you also heard that one before? They didn't want you around certain friends, certain family members, or even colleagues at work. They would have said something like, oh, they're bad for you, they don't understand you. But the real reason, the fewer people that you have around you, the harder it is going to be for you to connect, for you to say, for you to talk about how you are feeling. And then those other people are not going to be able to put their opinion or their judgment forward. So it's easier for that toxic person to control you. You see, because if someone is giving their opinion and they might say, oh, like maybe that's not good, that shouldn't really be happening, it's going to alert you to think differently. So a narcissist or a toxic person don't want that. They don't want to lose you. Remember, they want to have control over you. They want to keep you in this trap. So the less people that you have around you, the less likely you are going to be to talk about what is going on for you. This is an issue, okay? This is an issue. They cared for you in a way that made you feel small. Now think back to how actually that relationship was, how they actually behaved around you. They were always right. You were always overreacting. Your emotions were dismissed. You were too sensitive, too dramatic, just insecure, right? Love doesn't belittle you, okay? Control does. So if you find yourself in this dynamic or any of these phrases or any of this that you maybe have thought about, if you find yourself thinking that, then you probably were controlled. They gave you conditional affection. And this is so hard. Like, this is one of the most hurtful things ever. When you pleased them, they were kind, they were warm, they were lovely towards you. When you disagreed, they gave you silence, anger, or they withdrew. That's not love. That's behavioral training to get you to conform, to get you to do what they wanted you to do. Can you see? Like, why would someone be behaving in this way? You have your opinion and you're entitled to it. But they are training you to behave, to conform. This isn't love. You were always the problem. Everything that you did was a problem. You were blamed for everything. You walked on eggshells to keep the peace. Didn't start an argument, didn't say anything, didn't want to argue. You weren't able to be yourself. Okay, so you had to minimize yourself and be small. They flipped every issue back onto you. You're the one that started it. This is always your fault. Why can't you just conform? Why can't you just do what I'm telling you to do? And control avoids responsibility at all costs. That's what they were doing. They were making you be the one that is responsible for their actions. Love doesn't do that. Like, love shouldn't feel like that. They wanted access to you, not connection to you. They didn't truly listen. They weren't listening to what you were saying. They weren't connecting to you. They didn't understand you, although they said those things to make you believe that they understand you or they want the best for you. You see, my friends, what this is conditional love. Conditions, how you should behave, how you should act. You're not allowed to be you. You're not allowed to say who you are. There's no freedom. They checked your phone. They went through your phone. They tracked your location. They needed updates constantly on the phone, wanting to know where you are, what you are doing. That's not intimacy. They don't care. That's surveillance dressed up as interest. That's not what this is about. It's not love. Why we confuse control. Many of us growing up learnt that love comes with strings attached, or that you need to behave and do things in a certain way to please your parents. So if your parents or your caregivers used fear, guilt, they put you down to get obedience, your nervous system has learnt that control, the way that your parents treated you, that's care. You were trained to believe that someone possessing you means that they love you, that jealousy meant love, or intensity meant passion. Real love doesn't require you to shrink, okay? You can be yourself. You can be you. You have the freedom to be you. You're not judged. You're not told what to do. That's unconditional love. You can be you. You can flourish. You can be happy. Love accepts, nurtures, listens, all of those good things. It's not derived on conditions that even though you get that treatment, but then you have to suffer in the process. That's not how it should feel. So how do you break the spell of control? Call it for what it is. Like, literally understand it for what it actually is. Stop romanticizing it. Stop seeing this as like, oh my God, this is the most amazing thing. Or there were little bits of it that were really good. Yeah, sure there was. But if you look at this fully, it didn't serve you. It didn't make you feel good. Use the word control instead of love. Okay, because that will really help you. You can't heal what you are literally suppressing. Okay, so you've got to see it for what it really is. And don't be afraid. Don't suppress it. Don't push it down, because you need to be able to say it for what it really is. Affirm what love actually is. And I would suggest, why don't you research it? Research what unconditional love is and look at the things that come up, the words that describe unconditional love, because this will really help you to understand how it should feel, what should be happening. You have to start rebuilding your own self-trust. Now, this is the antidote. This is the medicine, is building the trust within yourself, okay? Connecting to you. That's what's most important. This is what's going to help you get through this. I always talk about this, and probably in every single one of my videos, and certainly on the lives. And this is what the book that I'm writing about is all about: trusting yourself, getting to know you, Because how else are you going to be able to go out there into the world if you don't believe in yourself, you don't trust yourself? How can you expect someone else to do that? And also, it's not anybody else's job to do that. It's yours. This is what you have come onto this earth to do, is to learn to be you, trust you, build resilience. You already know the answers. You don't need validation out there. You certainly don't need people like that in your life. I also want you to forgive yourself for not knowing sooner. You didn't know. How could you have left? How could you have seen this? Now you do. Now is your time to know, to grow, to learn, to educate yourself. That is what is important. Stop berating yourself about the past. Past is gone. Can't bring it back. You can't bring it forward. Okay? Don't look into the past. See things for what they are right now and how you can empower yourself going forward from now. Do you know what, my friends? It wasn't love. And deep down, you know that, don't you? You know that it wasn't. But how can you call this love when this was manipulation and projection? You're not any of those things that the narcissist has said that you are. You're more than that. And this is where you've got to start believing in yourself. You didn't fail in the relationship failed you. If any of these points have resonated in this video, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box for more details. I also go live on this channel once a week. Please do check the community tab on the days that I do go live. And if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope it has helped. See you in the next one. Goodbye.